The Shepherd's Podcast has come back.
Dun, dun, dun.
To brighten your timeline.
We have returned.
It's been a minute.
Been a summer.
I don't have a listener of the week.
Did you miss it?
I don't have a listener of the week because, yes. No, I can't say yes. It's not that I didn't miss it, but I don't believe there was one time this summer that I thought, man,
I wish we were doing
really wish I was.
Okay. Listener of the week.
Okay.
Who's the one person this summer that you've run into, not affiliated with it, not in our church, youth camp meeting, whatever, that told you they listened to the podcast and you were taken back by it?
I'm going to have to think for a minute. Or do you know that somebody told me that?
You mentioned it, but I don't remember who it was. You said, you're like, they listened to the podcast.
I don't remember.
Okay.
It'll come to me, but I don't remember.
Well, you could choose between Josh Childers' son or Kilgore's son,
Luke or Asher. They're both in the running to be my best friend.
One of them could be,
could be them.
Could be them. We'll figure somebody out.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember because there was somebody, but I don't remember.
Because you were taking
I was like,
you
really?
actually you listen.
I don't remember who it was. It'll come to me. Anyway, we're back. We're here.
Yeah. The unknown listener of the week.
Glad you're here with us.
Yeah, I almost didn't come back. I almost thought maybe the podcast has run its course, finished its race.
Fought the good fight.
I actually did have that, and I started to ask you guys, do you guys think we ought to just kind of maybe let this thing die? And
you knew what our answer was going to be.
No, I mean, I'm serious. But here we are. So I tell you what, we'll see how the response is as to how much longer we go. But no, I don't want to be like one of those old TV series that was real good when it first started and then died at the end.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I know. Well, now I'm just trying to figure out who that was that told me that.
Well, we're live, so let's not.
I know who it was. David Smith.
There you go.
At youth camp, he was like, "Am I just missing these? Or are you not recording them? Like, when's it back?"
Listener of the week, David Smith.
Yeah,
David, we're back.
We are back, David. We are back. So, so today, what are we calling this?
Let's catch up.
How you spent your summer vacation?
How we spent our summers, along with football's coming, so we got pick'ems. Football starts this week. Now, it actually started last week.
Yeah.
Iowa State and Kansas, was it Kansas State? One of them went to Ireland to play football.
Next year, that'll be North Carolina and TCU.
Yeah, okay. I get it, but I don't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see the NFL doing that because obviously they're trying to spread their brand. But we're talking about of course, college football probably has more money than NFL right now, depending on
maybe so.
Oh, this NIL thing. But anyway,
I can tell you that unless I'm blessed with tickets, I will not be at a North Carolina football game this year.
Really, price go up
56% on average.
Really?
Yeah.
Bill Belichick.
Belichick effect, man.
And is it him or is it his young friend?
I don't know. I'm a member of it's like their version of IPTE, but it's called Rams Club.
Right.
Costs me a whopping $8 a month to be a member. I know. To be a member. And you get first dibs on face value football and basketball tickets.
Okay.
So I got the email. I think I showed it to you. I got the email about this is your window to, and it's like a lottery thing. You put in yes, and then you put your card information, and if you get the tickets, they just charge you.
They just charge you.
Learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
Had to call and be like, hey, I thought this was just, anyway, that was several years ago. The lowest price for a single face value ticket for me to go to one ticket, and it was against nobody, like Colgate or something, was $135.
Wow.
And the Clemson game was up over $200.
Wow.
I mean, just that's the price of doing business with Bill and spending more money. You got to make it somewhere.
Are you surprised? Here's something that I'm thinking about, and I'm trying to figure out if this is because I'm old. How much these things are costing, and yet how many people
Still do it?
Still do it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, don't buy one ticket, buy 10 tickets, and how much money they spend to go, how much money they spend to tailgate, how much money. I could easily see a couple dropping $1,000 on a weekend game.
Next year, WrestleMania in Las Vegas again. Front row seats for Saturday night and Sunday night. 2 tickets, $70,000.
Wow.
Row 2, $50,000. Row 3, $30,000.
I won't be in any of them.
No. No.
It's just I had this thought. We'll talk about what I did this summer, but we did take this little trip. Rome was part of it. We're at the Coliseum, and they were explaining how the gladiators marched in. The Gladiator March, you know,
Yeah.
And of course we love the movie Gladiator.
Right.
They showed what they wore and how they marched into the arena, and the fans went crazy. And I thought, my first thought was, okay, this is WWE wrestling 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
This is NFL football. You know, when they march into the stadium.
It's UFC.
And it's also a Church God General Assembly when the officials do the march in.
Oh, the Parade of Nations.
Yeah, no. Every night before service.
Oh, when they line up in the back?
They line up in the back and you have the march in. This is the Gladiator March at the General Assembly. I said I was going to be nice to the Church of God, right? But this is what we...
6
You made it
minutes.
6 minutes.
35
You
seconds.
made it 6 minutes and 35
That's
seconds.
just what went through my mind. The Gladiator March. Here they come. You better take back over. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Oh, Pick'ems. Let's just go. Let's go with Pick'ems.
All right. I have no information. I know nothing.
Oh, I don't even know who's playing for who.
Man, I don't know who's good. I don't know who's not good.
I don't know.
I know historically who's been good, but I don't know.
Doesn't mean anything anymore in college football.
Listen, North Carolina, TCU,
Where's it at?
it's in Chapel Hill.
Okay.
Monday, they're doing a big, it's not game day, but they've put together a special game day crew
Okay.
on September 1st.
Okay.
I don't know if TCU's good. I know they have been historically.
Is that the Horned Frogs?
Yes.
Or, okay.
I have tried to keep up with Belichick, but man, the transfers he's brought in, I don't know if we're good or not. I don't know.
Find out Monday, right?
So I will say North Carolina just because it's Bill's first
hype.
game and it's at home. So I'll say North Carolina.
I'll say North Carolina. I heard Bill told the team whoever plays best gets to kiss his wife, or girlfriend or whatever.
Jordan.
Well, you know her name. All right,
Yeah,
Daniel.
'cause she was almost banned from the football facility this summer.
Well, here's the thing. We need to make a rule because at the end of the season last year, Pastor just started picking not who he really thought would win. He just picked against South Carolina because he thought that brought him good luck. And that's just not fair.
No, I need to clarify that. My wife thought
Oh.
it brought good luck.
That woman. I've heard
Just
that.
want to clarify that.
Let's go TCU.
There
Let's
you
go ahead
go.
and mix it up.
There you go.
Go ahead and mix it up. South Carolina, Virginia. Virginia Tech at South Carolina.
Well, it's a neutral site. I think they're playing in Atlanta or
Oh, is
somewhere
that the,
Yeah.
on Sunday.
Yeah, because Virginia Tech unveiled their uniforms at Waffle House
Yeah.
today.
At
least it wasn't Cracker
The
Barrel.
whole branding thing,
Yeah,
right?
for real.
Yeah,
They're-
redo our past Shepherd's podcast brand, would you? Great question. I don't have any idea. I think South Carolina's quarterback is good. I don't know who's around him, and I don't know who's on
Lenoris.
defense. Yeah, I don't have any idea at all. They are rated, so based on that, I would go with South Carolina.
I'm going to go South Carolina just because having been in the ACC, I know Virginia Tech has not been that great.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they still trying to figure themselves out, get out of the Beamer days.
You didn't write TCU on your pick up there in your
I didn't.
in your cell, so be sure to get that. All right, you get to kick off the next one here.
Man, I see again historically two teams that have been good before, but
Yeah.
I know Clemson is preseason ranked. I think LSU is preseason ranked. I don't know
LSU's 9.
and Clemson's
I
what.
think Clemson's 6.
I don't-
Be wrong.
It's at Clemson, though. It's at
Yeah, it's at Clemson.
Oh, give me Clemson then,
Yeah,
because I don't know.
Clemson
Is
at
it?
home.
yeah, it's at Clemson
Yeah.
at home. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 8:00 kickoff. Clemson at night at home. Yeah.
Don't tell my wife your mother. I will take Clemson because historically Dabo's real good at preparing for that opening game.
Yeah.
There'll be a game later he'll struggle at, but that opening game, he's historically pretty good at having his team ready to play.
I like Clemson a lot. I think they've their quarterback, Klubnik, he's a preseason All-American. So that's saying something in today's college quarterback
We'll see.
landscape. Yeah.
We'll see who he's playing for next year. Tennessee, Syracuse. Got to be Tennessee.
Yeah.
Although Tennessee's had an issue with their quarterback,
we had
right?
a quarterback issue.
Yeah.
I don't know. I told Pastor Brent earlier today. I said, if we score 24 points, I'll be very happy, and I bet we don't win by more than 6.
Where's that game at?
Atlanta.
That's another neutral site game. Yeah. I'll start with Tennessee.
Yeah, I mean, Syracuse has traditionally in the ACC been like an underdog spoiler.
Yeah.
And I just don't think they can go to Atlanta and beat Tennessee.
Yeah.
I mean,
There'll be a lot of Tennessee people at that game.
I've been to a Syracuse basketball game in Syracuse.
Yeah.
And a football game, you can pretty much go for free.
Yeah.
It'll be a home game for Tennessee.
Yeah, it'll be a home game. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a lot of people there. Texas at Ohio State. Could be a national championship preview.
I'll take Ohio State at home.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stay SEC and pick Texas. So Bo's got Ohio State.
Because you got Manning. He's taking the helm at
Bo's
Texas.
got Ohio State. Yeah, of course, they'll be keying up on him. But Bo's got Ohio State. I'll take Texas.
Yeah, I think I got to go with Bo on this one.
Yeah, because, I mean,
hard to beat Ohio
that's
State
Arch's first start at a place like Ohio State. Yeah. Well, is that blank that says national champion? Are you asking us to pick our national champion right now?
We don't have an NFL game to pick. So I say we pick preseason. Who do you think?
All right, well, fill in the Texas, Ohio State so it don't bother me. You guys picked Ohio State. I picked Texas.
Did that for Shannon Linhart.
National champion today, picking who's going to be the national champion. I don't even know that you can do that. Who are these guys picking as? Who do they say is going to be the national champion? Okay, I'll cross it up.
Texas is number one.
Okay.
AP Top 25 has Texas, Penn State, Ohio State, Clemson, Georgia, Notre Dame, Oregon, Alabama, and LSU. And Miami as your top 10.
I tell you what. I'm going to take Penn State as the national champion.
I was just sitting here going, I can't pick Penn. They'll choke.
I'm going to pick Penn State. Because I don't think either of you are going to get it right either.
No.
and so, I mean, Texas and SEC, they're going to get beat up somewhere.
Same thing for Georgia.
Yeah, same thing for Georgia. I could pick them. Clemson, they're going to Clemson somewhere.
And we're not allowed to change this?
Oregon.
This is it.
This is a 5-point correct.
This is a 5-point bonus. This is extra credit.
Let's do a 5-point bonus at the end of the season.
This is the end of the season looking back. I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Penn State.
All right.
Even though it won't be them.
How you feeling, Bo?
Pick a team there.
I don't know.
Make some people happy.
Clemson.
Okay. There you go. Make everybody but your mother happy. But anyway.
Right. I'm going to go crazy on this, and I'm going to say they're not in the top 10 right now. Let's look at Michigan got a death penalty.
I mean, the ACC is terrible.
Yeah.
So Clemson can cakewalk into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's true.
I'm going to say Florida.
All right, go for it.
I'm going to say Florida.
Bo's got Clemson, you got Florida, I got Penn State.
Can you put on there that I was going to say 0% confidence, but let's just go 2% maybe.
2%.
Yeah. There we go.
All right,
2%.
Pick'ems are back. We'll have a couple of weeks. We'll come back with the
Man, I don't know.
Week 2. We'll do week 2 next broadcast.
I got a fantasy football draft tomorrow night. I've done zero research.
Same here.
Do you know what I did? Maybe I shouldn't tell you this. I went into Chat GPT and told it, this is my league, this is the settings, this is where I pick, what's my strategy. And it spit out, you should get this position, that person. I mean, details of what I should do.
You and Tommy Harvey in your Chat GPT.
Oh, man, he loves Chat GPT.
He does love Chat.
He loves Chat GPT.
All right, rest of the broadcast. Well, we're at 15 minutes. So in the next 12 to 15 minutes, how we spent our summer. Go.
I only need about 2. Because
once you mention, I'm gonna dig in a little bit.
I went to youth camp.
How many weeks?
2. Well, I stayed on.
Did you set the fire alarms off?
No, I did not. I stayed on. No, I didn't. The 3rd week we went back and drove
fun back
time.
And forth. So you were there 3 weeks.
Yeah. So we did youth camp. We went to Pigeon Forge to celebrate something. I don't remember. Somebody's birthday. And then we did our...
Wait a minute. Whoa. Your birthday. Because you turned 40 this year.
Old news. Already happened.
Doesn't even bother you anymore.
Nope. We're beyond it. And then
birthdays don't count after 40.
We did our traditional week at Ocean Lakes, which we love.
And it rained all week.
It rained a lot, yeah. Friday was the best day.
But while you were on, I think it was your Ocean Lakes trip, you coming home, ventured off the main road and visited a certain landmark that's near and dear to your heart. You want to testify about that a little bit?
Jen said that she had never seen the PD campground. So I was like, yeah, let's just go. We'll ride through there on the way home and show it to you. And so Pastor Daniel has a picture.
That's you
at the PD pool.
PD has a pool?
Yes, and I'd like to take this opportunity to give a special shout out to Bishop Jamie Barfield and Bishop Chris Kilgore, who had the soundbite of the week that Chris Kilgore knows more than me, which I didn't think was in question by anybody. I don't know anybody who's ever
talked to Chris Kilgore.
Bo knows more than Chris about anything, but that was the pool. Did it
have a lock on it? Could you go in and swim?
I could not go inside. Okay. I wasn't going to get charged with breaking, entering, and but yeah, stop by there.
You set foot on the PD campground.
Yep. I mean, I have before, but
right. Oh
did it smell moldy or anything?
No, I did not.
No cloud hovering.
The grass was cut. It looked beautiful. It led to a conversation in our car about, man, if you know, I don't want to open a can of worms here. If you could combine the certain
take this
aspects,
of this and this of this,
you could take this
Man,
from here.
If we could only build another campground and take the best of both worlds, you know?
Yeah.
18 minutes. You did really good. You really did good. I'm proud of you.
And that's all you did this summer?
Yeah. Is that all I did?
Of course, those 3 weeks of camp were pretty taxing. I mean, that was. But you guys love camp.
We do. We love being with the kids. It was nice not being on. It was nice not being on the youth board and not having all the administrative responsibilities.
Yeah.
To just be able to hang out and chill with the kids and have fun with them. Yeah, it was great.
Tell us about the Malden campground. Since
it's there. It's there. Do you want the specifics or we had this whole big talk before we started about, you know what, I'm going to be nice this year.
Let's be good to the Church of God this year. All right, Daniel, tell us about your summer.
Baseball. Henry plays baseball, so we do all baseball things just about all summer. My wife is going out of town next week to have her little summer getaway. So I get to have 2 kids at home by myself. That should be fun.
Women do that.
Yeah. I'm okay with it. I'm great with it.
I
don't like the
understand.
beach. I don't like the ocean.
Yeah. But what if you went home and said, I was rolling away. What if you went home and said, I'm going to go by myself to Pigeon Forge for a couple of days?
I did that last year. I went with my friend Brad. We went to Pigeon Forge for a couple of days. So she's flexible with me on that.
I'm hearing more and more, and I'm not trying to open a can of anything.
I'm not saying that because Jen would go, bye.
I'm not
opening that door.
I'm not opening a can of anything, but I'm hearing more and more of, especially couples your guys' age, taking separate vacations.
Yeah.
I feel pretty confident. I don't think we would do. We're more of the like, let's just go somewhere and do something as long as we're together. It doesn't have to be whatever. Yeah. But it.
Well, and when you got kids at home, it's different than when the kids have gone.
It would be a struggle.
I can testify to that.
It would be a struggle for me because I'm one of those people that's like, okay, when I travel for Winterfest and stuff, I'm like, man, it's just me. I can go. I've got free time. I can eat whatever I want.
Yeah.
I can go where, and then I sit in the parking lot and go, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want to do. I wish I hadn't Jen and the girls with me.
I have been down this road. There's some Saturdays mom goes to ball game and I don't go, and I stay at home by myself. And I have hey, Jan's gone. I can eat whatever I want today. I can do whatever. I could go out and play 9 holes of golf. I could go.
Right.
You know what I do? Sit on
the couch.
Sit and make a sandwich. And I've actually contemplated the theory of this is why older men don't do well if the wife dies first.
Yeah.
Because they don't go. They just become, they just sit.
Blake and Erica went to Branson a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
They were asking for recommendations, and I was there for Ozark Winterfest.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I told them, I was like, hey, this place that we had this dinner was really good. Like, where else did you eat? And I was just like, avoid the Little Caesars. It wasn't good. I don't know. Like,
there's a McDonald's there.
Seriously.
And we could have a whole nother podcast about why my fast food days are really.
Oh, yeah.
I struggle to eat fast food anywhere.
Although, segueing into what you did on your summer vacation.
Yes.
When you went to Rome.
Yes.
I went to Rome.
Italy, not Georgia.
Right. I went to Rome 20 years ago with the Lee Singers.
Right.
And one of the 3 or 4 things that I remember was the McDonald's was incredible.
Yeah.
So, did you have the same experience?
We did go to McDonald's, and the McDonald's was good.
Yeah.
And actually, and I'll talk about the whole trip in a minute. The food overall was incredible.
Yeah.
And we had the same experience when we went 2 years ago to London, Paris. My understanding is that Europeans don't process their food like Americans process food.
That's correct.
And your mom has some challenges at times with her stomach. Her stomach didn't bother her at all.
Well, there are things,
entire time.
Preservatives, artificial, whatever. It's interesting when you travel. I remember the first international trip I ever took in Singers. We went to Australia.
Okay.
And I went to Starbucks. I think I've told you this. And the nastiest. Now I'd probably enjoy it, but at the time it was disgusting. And I took it back thinking there was something wrong with it, and they explained, "Oh no, we don't filter our coffee here. We don't do that like you do in America. We do this and take the grounds out of it, but we don't filter the coffee here."
Oh wow!
And it was so strong. Now
you'd like it.
I'd love it, but 20 years ago it was disgusting.
It was a shock to the system,
right?
We. So here's the deal. Every 2 years, we try to take a memorable trip. We didn't do this much when you guys were at home.
No.
When you guys are at home, it's always Disney World, kids trips. That's what you do.
Yeah.
But we started, we started when we were in our 50s, just because you realize, okay, I still have a job. I'm still employed. There's income coming in.
I can do this.
I should be able to do, and I better do this because then you watch your own parents as they begin to age and things like that. Just not, we had that conversation while we were traveling. So 2 years ago, it was London and Paris. This year, we decided to do Jan wanted to go to Italy. And so I was able to put it together where we actually traveled, not every place, but a lot of places in the footsteps of where Paul was, because I wanted to go to these places.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
Italy's incredible. Mm-hmm. And I would tell anybody, you ought to go. We didn't have a problem the whole time. You had a 9-hour flight over. It was smooth. Got to the airport. customs over there is real easy. Just went right through. And you have to realize tourism is their number one business.
Right.
So they're doing all they can to make the tourists happy.
Right.
Everybody was accommodating. Everybody was kind. Every hotel, they couldn't do enough for you.
You didn't encounter stupid Americans.
I heard one teenage kid at a government building in Rome kind of be a little condescending toward some other American there. But shoot, I'm condescending toward certain Americans, so that didn't bother me that much. So yeah, we get to Rome. We do this, and when we got to Rome, boy, we're at 25 minutes. I'm sorry, I don't want to bore you to death. Here's my summer slides. We got to Rome. The Catholic Church was observing Jubilee.
Jubilee, yeah.
Now, biblically, Jubilee's every 50 years. Historically,
it's Jubilee.
Yeah. The shofar.
And where Kevin Wallace is singing the first verse of that song.
Historically, the Catholic Church observed it every 100 years.
Yep.
And then they realized, wait a minute, you could live your whole life and never observe Jubilee.
It.
So then they brought it to 50 years, and then it was, okay, everybody's happy about 50. Let's do it every 25. So it's 25 years. It's their Jubilee. This Friday we landed there were 250,000 Catholic young people there. Mm-hmm. It was their winter fest.
Yeah.
And
we're going to try to get the Pope to.
He spoke that morning.
To Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, that'd be great. I know the night he could speak. He spoke that morning, and there was just kids everywhere.
Yeah.
The first day there, you kind of do an oversight and just kind of.
Yeah.
We took actually a golf cart tour.
Lay of the land.
This guy picked us up in a golf cart, and he just kind of did this whole broad. Here's the Vatican. Here's the Colosseum.
Yeah.
Points out everything, the Trevi Fountain, all that stuff. The next day we got on a boat and we cruised to Greece, Santorini. I think there's a Santorini pic there. That's Santorini at night. Go back. That's Santorini at night.
Oh, yeah.
And I looked at that, and Mom took that picture, and I thought of Jesus. He said, "You are a city on a hill which cannot be hidden."
Yeah, I think you posted that.
Yeah,
I was like, man, that's good.
It was, because that's just a cliff all the way up to. It's 600 steps from the sea up to where the city is. They use, they have stairs. You can climb them. They use donkeys. Mm-hmm. You can to ride back and forth. And I learned this: they use donkeys because donkeys naturally know that switchback climbing is more efficient than straight climbing. You don't have to teach a donkey to do a switchback; it automatically knows it. Yeah. So for all of the things that all the bashing donkeys get, they're pretty smart. That was incredible. That was just about views. And this is what we did the whole time. We went to churches. And I can't tell you where that church is. It could be in Greece. It could. I want to say it's somewhere in Italy.
It's in Europe.
That's the Vatican. That's the Michelangelo.
That's the Pieta.
Yeah, that's at the Vatican. That's in St. Peter's. Yep. That's the. That may be the Constantine Ark. It's when they win a victory, and leave it right there. When they win a victory, the soldiers would come home, and it would be the Ark of Victory. If you look straight on the building that has kind of the white ribbons, go right there.
Yeah.
That's the Mamertine prison where Paul and Peter.
Oh yeah.
Spent their days. And keep going, and that's in Malta. That's the streets, and that's common throughout Italy. You just have food being served out in the street. Incredible food, it's really good. That's the Pantheon in Rome. That building is massive.
Yeah,
it is. There's not a Church of God. We could fit 1,000 Church of Gods in that. But that building is huge
with a giant. If I remember right. Again, it's been 20 years with a giant hole in the ceiling. There's no light.
And the sun, the way the sun comes in,
it's natural light.
Yeah, it's incredible.
But for some architectural genius, when it rains, it doesn't go into the chapel.
And you realize these things are 2,000 years old.
Yeah.
And how brilliant they were. Keep going on. That's just where we're eating dinner in Rome. That's one of the buildings. That is in Sicily. That's from the village where they filmed The Godfather.
Yep.
Looking down at the coast and the mountains, just a beautiful, beautiful scene. That's a church in Malta. Malta is where Paul was shipwrecked. We went there. There's the Colosseum. Let me tell you about the Colosseum. The thing that blew my mind about the Coliseum. A picture doesn't do it justice to how massive it is.
Oh, yeah.
You've been there. It is a huge structure. So we go in and we're taking a tour, and they point out what a treat it was for the Roman citizens to have the Colosseum. They fed them. They ate bread free.
Yep.
The drink was free. They have water fountains that still work there.
Yep.
Where the water naturally flows in and people come in and drink water. And then they showed us the toilets.
Yep.
Let's have this conversation.
Which really haven't advanced that far.
It was amazing. You sit there and look, and they have bench. They have a large bench that is kind of U-shaped with the crescent opening.
Yep.
And everybody would sit there and do their business.
Yep.
With a line of sight of each other, talking to each other, whatever. They would, I'm not going to be gross, they would clean. There was a servant there who would pass out sponges on a stick for cleansing purposes. Okay? But it all went into a latrine and flowed out of the Colosseum and into the Roman sewers. Now, here's what I'm thinking. One, this is 2,000 years ago.
Right.
And these people are brilliant. This is amazing that they had this forethought. Two, 2,000 years later, the only investment we've made is putting stalls up for privacy.
Now,
with a little bit of paper.
Smart toilets.
But we haven't come that far in 2,000 years. In this particular technology, all you engineering students out there's something for you to work on. It was an amazing structure. Keep going. I really need to wrap all this up. That's from the top of Santorini. So you're looking down. That's the city that was lit up in the first one. Keep going. And that's from the top of Santorini. It is famous for the Blue Dome churches, the Greek Orthodox Church. I'll tell you, hold that picture. We talk about a church on every corner here. There's 5 churches on every block.
Absolutely.
In Greece and Rome.
Orthodox, Catholic.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So we went to this one little stop and Salerno, Italy. And it was one of those things we didn't know what was there, but we all, they said, well, there's a beautiful cathedral here. We went to the cathedral and we find out it's where Matthew is buried.
Yeah.
And so this is the crypt that actually holds the remains of Matthew. And they were having a mass it was that morning when we were there and we walked in and snapped that picture. But that's the crypt where Matthew was buried. And I don't know, it kind of, you read the Bible and you read of these people and then you go and realize this is where they are. And it kind of becomes really real.
I remember going to Mars Hill.
Yeah.
And having a moment where I was like,
Paul stood here.
Like Paul was here.
Yeah.
Like actually here.
It really becomes real.
Does it make you want to, we've had this discussion in private, does it make you want to go to the Holy Land a little bit?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
In millennial reign or when the bullets stop flying, maybe.
Well, I mean, there's that, but then there's also just the argument of, is this the real place or is that the real place?
Yeah. I mean, part of me wants to go.
Sure.
But right now,
nothing.
No. All right, keep going. That's the Trevi Fountain with my wife. That is inside the Mamertine prison where St. Peter and St. Paul were held. And were executed. This was their last holding place.
And Paul wrote 2 Timothy.
Paul wrote at least 2 Timothy, if not other things. Saw a lot of this.
Yeah.
Huge pipe organs. We'll go quickly. That's the Acropolis in Greece. You can look over and see Mars Hill, and that's another one of those. I think that's the same church in Salerno where Matthew is, and that's in St. Peter's.
Yep. In the Basilica.
Yep. Yeah, the Pope.
Those letters at the top. Go back to those letters at the top in Latin. That is
upon this rock I'll build my church.
No, it's do you love me? Feed my sheep.
Feed my sheep.
In Latin.
The picture doesn't do justice to how big that structure is.
Those letters are 30-foot letters at the top.
The picture doesn't do justice just to how massive that is. All right, next picture, very interesting. I'm walking in this ancient, beautiful cathedral.
You sent me this.
And look what, I'm like, really? A keyboard?
Yeah.
Really?
A Yamaha.
Oh, gee. Keep going. Same thing. Keep going. That is the Salerno Cathedral where Matthew's buried from the outside. Keep going. That is in St. Peter's looking up. And that's a massive dome. It kind of reminds you of the House of Representatives.
Oh, yeah.
There's the outside of what you just saw inside.
And the 12 apostles.
12 apostles across the
statue.
top. Yep. So that's pretty much it. It was an unbelievable trip. I would recommend it to anybody. Somebody asked me at church yesterday, would you lead one? No, I don't know that I would. Mom and I aren't good group travelers. We like what?
Because I'm as I get older, I'm like, I'm more like Jerry Madden than I ever thought. Because people are like, we should go to Disney World together, and I'm like,
No, we shouldn't.
we shouldn't, because we're gonna go over here and
We're gonna do what we want to do when we want to.
Yeah.
We're not good group travelers.
we don't sit down and stop and like sit down meals. We just grab something and keep riding.
Like there were, we were on the boat 12 days. There were 11 stops, and about stop number 9. Pretty sure Mom went with COVID. Pretty sure about halfway through I had it.
Yeah.
And about stop number 9 that morning, we looked at each other and was like, I think I'm just going to stay here today.
Yeah.
And, so it's just that independence. But anyway, I did other things this summer. I went to camp meeting, I think. I believe I
Didn't you want to cut this off at 36 minutes?
I've thought about doing a whole.
I know. And then when you came in, because originally you said the second one's going to be the camp meeting conundrum. And then you said the second podcast today was going to be something else. I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. He's changed his mind. We're not going to go
Well,
there.
I'm not going to rule it out, but I don't mind telling anybody camp meetings become a struggle for me. I love seeing everybody. I love seeing everybody. I really love seeing everybody. We'll see. Nonetheless, you want to get us out of here, Percy?
No.
Play us a little music.
Well,
We're back.
we're back.
I can't
So-
get no satisfaction.
You gonna play that?
Oh, we're playing that.
I love.
You've been wearing everybody out for 2 days.
Get no.
Opie played a clip from The Office in his sermon last night, and within 5 minutes, I had a notification from NBC Universal that our video has been silenced.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Within 5 minutes, it was the identity theft is not a joke, Jim. And within 5 minutes,
What a great lie.
I had been notified that NBC Universal had filed a claim, and
Well, NBC's struggling, so I guess that's kind of a big deal to them.
well, we're back, and it was supposed to be nicer and easier, but here we are. So
They've been worse.
definitely.
We'll do 10 Commandments next week. We'll kind of recap that.
10 Commandments next week. We're back, so thanks for being back with us.
Email us, Shepherd's Podcast.
Yeah, let us know what you want us to talk about. If we're going
Shepherd's
to be
Podcast.
here,
Give us topics.
if we're going to be here, come on, help us out.
Yep.
Give us something to talk
We can always ask Chris Kilgore, because
We can.
see you next time.